once. If you're listening, clap twice. Okay, does everybody have the checklist put into Notability? If you're still doing that, raise your hand. Okay, we need to get that done quickly, so we'll wait a couple of seconds. Those of you who are finished, please go ahead and open your Gmail or email app on your iPad. If you are still finishing the download, do that as soon as you finish this download. You should all be in Gmail app or your email app. All right, if your hand is up right now, in the to part of the email, who it's addressed to, you will type his or her address. If you did not have somebody specific to you, you will talk with your partners and email the other adult that was here that was speaking with you. So for instance, you two probably need to talk and get the email. Is there anybody else who needs to do that? I can pause right now and walk around. So if only one teacher came for 2 people, both of you will email that teacher. And if you had 1 parent, but there were 3 people here, get that email from the other person whose parent that was. Yes.
We have 2 visitors, maybe like 3 people.
Then you can email both of them and say, "Dear Mr. So-and-so and Mrs. So-and-so." Yep. Yep.
To be carbon copy.
What?
Instead of carbon copy.
That's my next step. So I'm kind of waiting for everybody to get emails traded.
Wait.
So I think there's only a couple people like that.
So as a group, they're sending that email.
Each person's going to send one.
Yeah.
So, Alberto, do you know who you're sending to? You guys remember that email? Okay. Yep. Okay, so step 1. In the to part, you should have the email right now. And it's probably already in there because you probably already sent this person an email. Chances are high. Step 2. In the CC, which does anybody remember what CC stands for? Carbon copy. In the CC, you are going to carbon copy me so that I can see that. So I need you to right now type in my email, and you are going to use the email that ends in @nido.cl. You will not email my student one. Remember, that's only for haiku. Yes? That's a great question. Does anybody know the difference between CC and BC? CC and BCC?
One, you can't see the address, and you
Right. One is a CC means the carbon copy. You can see everything that they write and who it goes to. And BC is a blind carbon copy. So that means you can only see what the information is in the email. You cannot see who it's sent to. That's what happens when I send all of you guys the homework email each day. And it looks like it just comes to you, but really it's a list of 100. It does go to the same place if you do that. But this is so that the person knows it's only to Ms. Navarro, and you're just letting Ms. Yates see. Otherwise, the person who got it on the 2 might see their name up there. I won't because I'm telling you to send it. But they might say, "Why did you send it to me?" "Oh, you didn't send it to me, you just copied me." So I could see the communication. So we have 2 steps now. 1, your 2 is filled out. 2, your CC is filled out to eyates@nido.cl. 3, you need to have something in the subject line. So this is about our discussion on Friday, or symposium Friday, or guest visit Friday. Something about Friday you need to put into that subject line so people know what was talked about. And think about using appropriate punctuation, appropriate capitalization, even in your subject.
Yeah, I know, but I think we still want to thank her.
Yeah, put it on there.
and
You know her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put her on there. All right, if you're listening, clap twice. Okay, so we have the first part done. Now it's time for us to move into the body of the email. Now, in the beginning, I gave you guys an email that was written to fill in. Then I gave you guys bullets, and you saw the example one. Today, you should know how to do this, or you should be able to talk about it in your groups and figure it out. So the task, before you email anything, is to use the markers that I've laid on your desk to make a bulleted, ordered, I'm going to wait just a second, in a minute, but not yet, pick up the markers. Not yet, put your markers down. Thank you. To make a bulleted but ordered list of what you might say or how you might organize an email. So what would be the first bullet for any email?
your dear.
It's called a salutation, yes. The dear whoever. So, dear whoever, comma, which is also called your salutation, or your greeting. So think about what this has looked like in the past. Use your memory, talk with your group, make a detailed list. What did we say before? What kinds of things can we say or should we say today so that people know that we are genuinely thanking them, not just thanks a lot, period, my name. Figure out what you could put on this list. When you think your table is ready, raise your hand and I will okay you, or Miss Swanson will okay you. Questions? No one is sending until you get an okay here. Once you've got this, I will let you write it on your own. You do not need to get it checked by me. This is now the third round, so you should be able to do it. So I will grade the first one that you send in, and that's it. Begin.
Okay, I think we should put like, it was great to have you on Friday to help us with like